Was it like somebody like you can like visibly see that like it's something wrong with him, or was it somebody that looked like a regular?
Nah, look cool. He just like, yo, he just smacked the joint. Yo, I ain't got it. And kept walking. I'm like, cuz, what? Come on, man.
To him, he, you know how much that took out of him and his pride, like, his hurt.
This one thing bus drivers hate, bro. This one thing bus drivers hate, like walking past and don't say nothing. That's my thing. To walk past me and don't.
Why? Because you feel like that's personal. Like you personally got disrespected.
Just show some real. Just show some respect. That's all.
You feel like you personally got disrespected. Like they personally disrespected you.
No, I ain't gonna say I feel disrespected, but I guess it's like a pet peeve. But I feel like it's disrespectful, but I don't feel like they're disrespecting me. If you get what I mean, because like they don't know me personally. Like so, a lot of times it's never personal against the driver and the passenger because we really don't know each other. It's just somebody they might have really had a bad day, and the driver just like I ain't let nobody get over on me. So when them two attitudes meet each other.
Well, if you've worked in customer service, then you know how challenging it can be dealing with different personalities. So a SEPTA bus driver is now spotlighting what drivers can do or what they have been facing day to day with a comical way of helping people be better passengers. Yeah, from his TikToks to videos on the gram, Eric Lilly, better known as Bus Driver Do, is making lighthearted but matter-of-fact skits about the interactions he has with passengers. He's been working with SEPTA for almost a decade, but didn't start posting these innocuous videos until recently. One of his most popular posts was a parody of two passengers who tried to bring a mattress and a couch on board his bus.
I try to get the passengers a perspective from the drivers of what we deal with to show people the things they do wrong when catching a bus.
Damn. Come on, put this bag down. Come holler at you. Come use your money. Come on.
Hey, bro, you know it's 250, bro. You just walk right past me.
Big bro, just put the bags down.
I understand, but the proper way would have been, I mean, you could have gave me something. You could have told me something, bro. You walk past, your fair's supposed to be ready anyway before you get on.
I just told you, so put the bags down. Put the bags down.
All right, bro. All right.
So I'm about to get the money right now.
All right, bro, it's 250, bro. All right. Hey, bro, it's 250, bro. It's 250, bro.
Bro, I'm literally looking for it right now.
Bro, you should have been ready. You knew I was coming. You knew you was getting on the bus, bro. It's 250, bro.
Bags, bro. It's not a little 250 not coming out your check. It's 250.
All right, well, just pay the 250, bro. If it ain't about nothing, just pay the 250. That's all I'm saying, bro.
You get 25, 50 an hour plus benefit.
Bro, that don't got nothing to do with you paying your fare. It's 250, bro. I ain't even got no more rent. It's 250, bro.
You burning me out. Roll around. That's my stop anyway. Roll around. I'm out.
I already knew you was gonna do that.
It's cool. Have a good one. Back door.
Yo, bro, come on, bro. Come on. You know you gotta come through the front, bro. Come on, man. Bro, I just seen you come through the back door, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, you ain't seen that same man. That when he got off the bus.
Bro, you got a purple hoodie on. I just seen you come through. Bro, I can see everything through this mirror, bro.
Bro, I literally just was spitting out the door.
Bro, it's always something. Bro, come on, bro.
I just tried to spit out the door so I can get my seat back.
Bro, it's just 250, bro. It's 250, cuz. First though, you know you gotta come through the front. You
about to pull. Man, this is my stop. Every time.
Yeah. Play me them keys and do it until I am plead. Nobody is running like, man, I legit. This some shit that they never see, like what they believe. Watch a nigga pop, man, I'm in sync, 98 degrees. Nigga, I'm hot, why would I stop? If I stop now, I'll never stop like Saint Laurent. Dungarees that I match with Louis T's. I say cheese when I count up this cheese. That's what make me please. That's just me. That's what make me me. That's all I ever could be. Really, it's like Fashion Week every time I'm in Paris. Look at these niggas, just a young.
Thank you for tuning into another Devil's Advocate episode. As always, I'm your host, Heem.
I'm your co-host, Stonker.
We kicking off season 2 with a very special guest in the building. Philadelphia's favorite SEPTA bus driver, Do. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for coming up here,
it's
man.
It's a pleasure.
He really got famous off of being a bus driver. The first nigga I know to get famous for driving a bus.
Listen, man, it's a comment that I got. It still stick out to me, man. One of my homies I ain't seen in years, but he commented on one of the posts. He said, yo, man, you a superstar bus driver? That's crazy.
This nigga the opposite of Rosa Parks. Like, this nigga.
That's crazy.
That's
man.
funny, though, man. I respect it, though.
So let me jump right into it, though. Like, backdoor dickhead. Like, you already know, like, in Philly don't take nothing serious, though. So in Philly, though, that's like normally what people think of, like, when they think of, like, SEPTA and they think of like the bus driver. That's always been like the ongoing joke where people say like, oh, but backdoor dickhead. So like how true is that? Like, debunk that if it's true. Like, how many backdoor dickheads do you hear a day?
Oh man, now like when I first started, you definitely would hear them. But now it changed. Like, so when people see me, it'd be like, yo, early for the next bus.
Right.
You know, that's my hashtag.
That's your slow, yeah.
But yeah, but when I first started, yo, them kids, man, yo, backdoor, they'll hit you with all that. Especially if I ride past, they stop. And like, they might have hit the bell, but you know, I'm on a bus so much, I don't even hear the bell like that no more. So I might ride past, they stop, like, yo, backdoor, yeah. Like, they hit you with that jump.
I got a question, though, dude. So, when the young boys be like backdoor dickhead, did you ever be smart one time, like, and not open the back door up and make them wait?
No. But a lot of times with the young boys, I talk to them. I say something to them like, yo, come on, man, stop the nut stuff, man. Stop. Chill with that. Like, I talk to them. I build a nice rapport with them.
Because I'm keeping it being. That was me, bro. I'd have drive like 2 more stops. I probably got knocked the fuck out with that job. I probably kept driving. This to be honest, though.
But when I first started, I'm 11 years in there. But when I first started, they was heavy on that. Backdoor, they was heavy on that.
That was gonna be my follow up. I guess my
follow
up question.
That's
how long was you working there? You said 11 years.
Yeah, I've been there 11 years.
How do your coworkers respond to you? Like, you know, because you do yours on social media, and you kind of got like a following. Like, how does that like affect your workplace, the work environment?
No, it'd be love, man. Like, with my coworkers, it'd be love, man. And, you know, a lot of them, a couple of them brought their kids to meet me. Yeah, it'd be love. It'd be love. Matter of fact, one of my homies called me one day. He said, yo, man, you got my girl head cracking up like in all the videos. So they always, like, family members always asking about me. They want to meet me. And they always asking their family, like, how is he? Like, is he really a cool dude? Is he really like this? They be like, yeah, he cool. So yeah, that joint be love, bro. That joint be love.
So in the beginning, we introduced you as like Philadelphia's most famous SEPTA bus driver, but that's really like an understatement because you went from like an average everyday working, basically like an everyday working like bus driver to like building like a real big platform to like, you know, on Instagram and on TikTok.
Yeah,
like crazy, like thousands of followers and stuff like that. What video started it all for you? Was it that video? Was it that viral video where, you know, people? What was it like? Somebody put in
the bed.
I was about to say the bed and the mattress.
Couch. Yeah, it was a bed and like a couch. I was on Broad Street. I pull up, and you know it was a bed and a couch.
Somebody really did that?
No, bro, real right. Like bed and the couch, bro. So I asked him. So I started kind of playing with him. So I'm like, all right, y'all can pick one on, like, and boy was like, well, we could pick both. And man, I could pick the couch, but I'm like, I'll let you put the couch on. Where the people gonna sit? Like, he can sit on the couch with us. Like, he can sit on the couch with us.
That's Philly for you, bro.
But that was like the first one that went crazy.
What year was that? You remember?
Like 2018. Either 2018 or 2019.
What bus route was that? You remember?
The 4 bus go up and down Broad Street. The 4 bus.
What street was that? You remember?
Nah, it was broad or something. I was in North. I was on the North side.
You got exposed what street that was though, what neighborhood that was. You got exposed.
He want the hood. He want the hood to take him out for that.
It was like around like Broad. It was like around like Broad and Susquehanna, like somewhere around there.
You know how strong you got to be to carry that couch around, nigga. Like,
yo, how they fit it through the doors though? That's crazy.
No, I ain't let them put it on there, man. I can't let them put it on. Because you know, with mattress, you got like bed bugs. This is all type of stuff, so you can't really just let a mattress on there. Yeah,
that's definitely crazy though.
I ain't let them bring it on there. Man, people try to bring air beds, all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. On the SEPTA budget. You know what? SEPTA need to have their own type of like carrying services for that. Or something.
Well, they got that whole bike thing on the front of the bus. Yeah. How annoyed do you be when somebody walk up with a bike?
No,
nigga, I'd be annoyed. You about to keep on biking, bro. Like,
I don't mind the bikes, but I seen a passenger get frustrated one time. Yeah. This guy put his bike on. He got on. He go one block and get off and just ride his bike off. Passenger was mad.
Cause they
slow you up a couple minutes.
They hold the whole joint up sometimes though.
And then sometimes people don't know how to put it on there, so you got to get off and help them and all that. But we not really allowed to touch their equipment, like their bikes and all that.
Yeah.
So that kind of be difficult sometimes. You got. I got
actually made all the questions. So you my bro, so you can keep it a bean with me. When niggas be running for a bus and you see them at that rear view mirror, do you wait or you keep on going? Like,
no, listen.
$1 million question.
That's a $1 million question. Like this I'm asking you, niggas, bro. I'm asking you. So I want the real. Tell me the real.
No, listen. I never mind waiting for people. But like when we be waiting for people, and this is countrywide. Any bus driver, like a lot of bus drivers write me. Every time you wait for a runner, there's always something. They get the most problems. They might not pay or they might complain about something. It's like, yo, bro, I stopped there waiting for you. Yo, it's always something with a runner. Like,
why? Explain that. Why you think it's always something with a runner?
I don't know, bro. You gonna wait for somebody to run a block. They get there.
All right, look, I understand the logic of it, right? Where if I'm running for a bus, I'm obviously not ready, that my money or my SEPTA card not ready. I'm obviously not ready because I obviously wasn't ready for the bus to come up because I'm running for it, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that aspect of it, right?
Yeah.
So other than that, what other problems do runners have, though?
Yo, man, I done had people, listen, mind you, I wait for them, run a block, they get on the bus and look at me like, yo, man, you look like you ain't want to wait for me. Like, yo, bro, I really waited for you. You look like you ain't want to wait for me. Or they get on the joint like, yo, I couldn't get change. Like I seen the bus come out, I couldn't get change. That's the number one excuse right now. I couldn't get change.
Good. My bad, bro. I said they probably traumatized how many buses they ran, and they see the SEPTA driver look right at them, just keep going. Like,
and I try to take that in consideration. So when I see a runner, or I see like another bus coming and they beat me, so I wait for my folks now. I wait for them.
I respect that.
I wait for them.
I respect that too.
But
how toxic? Like I feel like how toxic bus drivers made that environment though. Like it got to a point where I think I ran for a bus one time and I fell.
Oh man, that's
I tripped and fell and the bus drove off, but everybody was basically like pointing and laughing. It was like a school day, so you know it was 1 million kids on the bus. I never ran for a bus after that though, but like I said, how toxic the bus drivers like really made it because like you can really run for a bus, but they'll still pull off though. And I remember being on a bus, seeing somebody actually run for a bus and then the bus pull off, and I remember the environment of the passengers seeing the bus driver drive off on them. So you saw this. So I remember like being on the other end of it, I never want to be the runner too.
Bro, I drive for SEPTA. So listen, sometimes I still catch the bus. I done got left. I remember times I'm on a bus stop.
With your uniform and with your hat waving.
I'm like, yo. They're like, yo, catch the next one.
That's right. You early for the next one.
I'm like, yo, I said, damn.
Only for the next bus.
One. Right. Yo, I did a video like, yo, I see how y'all be feeling there.
Yeah.
I'm like, in uniform. I'm like, yo. She looked at me. That next one.
Yeah, like my 9th grade year, right? I remember I used to go to Contech. I remember one time, it's a 37 to 32. One of them, they take you all the way out to Southwest.
Never knew you went to
37.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 37.
30, because I went for like 2 weeks. I ain't catching no bus all out there, bro. Like that was too much, right?
All right.
So I got off the 29. So I see the bus. So I ran for it, right? I'm knocking on the door and everything. Bull looked right at me and then opened the door. Just kept on driving, bro. Ever since that day, I never ran for a bus again. I'm too cool to run for a bus. I was salty.
That's
bro.
how I feel too.
I was
traumatized. Real toxic for people.
I was traumatized, bro.
I still run for the bus.
Cause you got
Like,
hope.
I don't got no problem.
Because you got hope.
You got hope, bro. Like, cause they gonna see you, know you. Like, they ain't gonna know us, bro. Like, that was crazy.
I think the misconception or probably the disconnect is like, Benz, though you got a uniform, like you see the humanity because you actually work for the company, so you know that you are still a human being because you still work there. You know what I mean? So us on the outside looking in, sometimes people don't look at bus drivers to look at, bus drivers period and look at them as human beings. You know what I mean?
So listen, that's part of the reason why. So I know two sides of it, right? Meaning, I know like a lot of people don't like bus drivers, right? So that's why I started the videos to show people the other side of the stuff that we go through. So people will write me now like, damn, now I see what y'all go through. Because a lot of people, when you see like bus drivers just got that nonchalant attitude, it's because they
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
they've been like people done beat them up over there. Not physically beat them up, but the game running, the getting smart with them, not speaking, all those type of things. So I started making the videos so people could really see the other side,
the humanity of it. But then these people are still human beings.
So then also I'm out here, I'm seeing the condition out here. A lot of people are struggling. So a lot of people, as far as fare wise, kids, you see it. So that's why I started the key card drive. So
that was major
to give both sides. So I understand the other side too, that people don't be happy. Listen, bro, I got a good job, work every day, and I just be making it. Like, I don't even got it like that. So I know it. So I know sometimes whatever people that might not got good jobs and things like that, I understand that it's hard out there. You got people, single moms, you got single dads, you got people that's trying to get the job fairs, get the job interviews. They don't got it.
Bro, can you speak on that key card drive you doing though? Getting people to, the info behind that so you do your next one too. Clip.
I'm definitely getting ready to spark another. I just had a couple people doing it. I'm actually getting ready to spark another key card drive. So the Cash App is Bus Driver Do, and whatever anybody send is on. Like whatever they send, I use it. I put some of my money up, some of the money that people donate, and we just get the key cards. Like the last one I did, like last month, got like 90 key cards.
That's crazy.
We came up with like $1,000.
That's lit.
So what I do, I put, instead of putting like trans passes on them, I put $10 on each card. So depending on where a person got to go or depending on how bad they need them, I just give them a couple key cards.
Yeah.
So like if somebody like, I need one for a week or two, I just give them like 3 to 4 key cards and just do it like that.
That's a blessing.
Man, I would drop them off to some people's doors. Bro, I meet some of these people, bro. Yo, I just want to hug you, babe. Like, yo, man, I'm meeting families. Like, it's been heavy, man.
That's what's up, though. Like, and I think, like, that's just like, people actually looking at, people just, looking out for like their own community. And that's something that you definitely don't got to do. You ever like, looked at like your superiors or looked at SEPTA and like, just tried to, basically just try to like, exercise that idea to like the higher ups in SEPTA and see how they feel about that? Because a lot of that stuff don't got to come out of your pocket, though. That is a good idea if they want to get back to the community. I think they actually got it. You ever tried to like, go about it that way?
No, I never did it because a lot of the stuff was my idea, and I wasn't trying to make it get how it got, like for how big it got. I wasn't trying to make it get like that. So I don't be trying to involve. Now, if they wanted to, I'd be with it, but I don't just try to throw that on them. I'm happy they gave me the job. Like, I mean, I'm grateful for that. Yeah, so like, they accept to change my life, man, in a lot of positive ways. So this is just kind of a way of giving back the way I want to. So it's like, I'm kind of like in charge of, and just being from the hood, we all from there. Yeah. So we really understand the people. So that's why even like young boys that I meet or people I meet on the bus, I always tell them, yo, I'm not far from you. Like, I know right where you at and I understand the condition that you in. Like, yo, I ain't far from you. So it's like, that's why like giving these joints out, I understand because we all come from there. So we all understand, yo, not having nothing, not having no money.
You know what? That's crazy though. They keep it being like, I remember I was going to contact maybe a couple of weeks, like my first year. And I remember, we didn't have like that when I was younger. So my aunt used to buy me a trans pass. And I remember I lost that joint at the football practice. I missed the whole week of school because of that. And that was crazy. So when you do stuff like that, that's definitely big ups because I know how many families that don't have it, right? And they can use something like that. So even if you got the $10 key card, they may probably spend their last $10 on cash to get back and forth. Now they could get something to eat. And it's something so small like that could go like so far, bro.
There's one lady told me, right? I took the key cards to her, right? She wrote me on Instagram a couple days later and said she like I just got money. If you need stuff from the market, whatever, I'll give it to you. I said, no, man, I did all that out of love, but I appreciate. She was gonna hold me back down, you need stuff from the market. I just said, no, man, I did it all out of love, man, and I appreciate that you was definitely about to give back to me. You be saying like, yo, man, it really be touching people.
Or
man.
she thought you was a septic connect.
She trying to get a job. She like, y'all niggas hiring? No, but it's crazy though how people can like one small gesture, right, can like start a whole train of people wanting to do good though. So I respect that.
Yeah, man. I be having even some of my coworkers. They start like I start contributing to like giving out the key card. Yo, man, sometimes, bro, like I just be laying in the bed like, yo, I don't believe this got like this. Like, I really don't. Like people will think I'm like I get arrogant with it. Yo, it don't make me get arrogant or none of that. Like it really, I just be like, I can't believe in you.
It just happened. This happened quick. I remember, I was cracking up. I seen this nigga on the newspaper, bro, with the early for the next bus joint. I'm like, yo, how the hell he get on the front of the newspaper?
No, the crazy part, like speaking of newspaper though, you was on Channel 6 News, like Action News. How you feel about that?
Like how?
That was
how did that happen? First of all,
no, they the first person that ever reached out to me, she was from the Daily News. Her name was Helen. She from the Daily News. She reached out.
Shout out to Helen.
And she was like, I would like to do like a story on you. And
what year was this?
This was 20. Oh, yeah, they just passed. I think 2020. What? 2021. 2021.
Mm-hmm.
She did it. We did it over the phone. Then they came and met me at the bus, took the pictures. Then it just went crazy from there, man. And then Channel 6 reached out. Christina Leahy? She reached out. Then she did the story on me. And then there was a Philly magazine, Philly Current. They reached out. I did a story with them.
All around the same time?
All around the same time. Probably a couple months in between.
Going back to back. That's crazy.
That was just like, man, bro, I don't be able to believe it, bro.
Yeah,
I really don't be able to believe it.
Because you know, like SEPTA drivers, like that's like the top 3 hater in the city. It might be cops first, PPA, then y'all.
Yo,
like y'all,
so that's what I'm like. I be trying to change the dynamic,
change the narrative, yeah.
But now when people get on the bus, it be love, man. When I meet people now on the bus,
I'm about to ask you, like, how was that experience, right? Because you know, like, all right, so you like, you know, Instagram famous for the SEPTA bus. So when a kid first walk on the bus and they first see you, that's bus driver do.
They be like, you know you the boy from the gram, you the boy from TikTok. That's what they say.
That's normally how black people like really remember people. It's never by your name. It's always you the boy from or you
you the boy really, or it just be dicky, but we ain't gonna talk about that though. That's a whole nother conversation.
No, I really don't get too much of that. So it be like
I said to be smart to words because I'm always saying
everything. He think everything.
It'd be like,
but you'll be surprised. But honestly, you'll be surprised how many people probably do recognize you, but don't want to say nothing
that to you because they think that.
And when people, I meet people, they'd be like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" Like I wanted to say hi, or like they'd be like, "I wanted to say hi, but I didn't want you to think I was on." Yo, bro, I rather had the love than the hate. So it's like,
no cap,
bro. Whoever like say something to me, it's all love. I give them all the good energy. I don't be like, what's up, bro? No, I give all good energy, bro. I give all the energy out.
But sometimes when your videos like do come off, I ain't gonna say when it come off with a negative energy. Not saying your videos are negative, but like just for an example, with people that kind of make content where they do come off negative, it do give off like kind of like your personality too, where they think that you kind of unapproachable.
Yeah,
because like, or for example, like if you got a video all only telling people like 250, cause you're the fair 250, bro. 250 to get off the bus. It's like I'm scared to say something to this nigga. So I got 240 in my pocket.
So no, it's like it's the acting. So I'm just acting. I'm just giving the examples of like what we go through. So
no, you better let somebody slide if he got 240 though.
Yeah. I don't kick nobody off the bus. I don't kick nobody off the bus.
But I understand because you did if I'm not mistaken a skit with what's his name?
Yo, that's
funny
my
man.
guy.
You, yo, man, he funny though. Shout out to you too, though.
Man,
but you be doing that young boy like, come on, bro. Like,
you, bro,
kick you off.
You really a comedian. You got a lot of talent, man.
Yeah,
is that the guy that literally like he got the cadence of like Bernie Mac?
Yeah.
No, that's Chief Mac. That's Chief Mac.
That's Chief. Oh, all right.
You was the one that did the
you is the boy with the beard with the salt
yeah.
and pepper beard, right?
Yeah, the Muslim beard.
Yeah, it's like orange, red, orange, slash.
All right.
He did the Muslim
But
beard.
Bernie, you talk about Chief Mac with the.
He funny as hell too.
Yeah, Chief Mac funny.
Yeah, but you
Shout out
funny
to
though.
Chief Mac.
Listen, man, Chief Mac, man. And they erased a couple of his pages, but he was almost at like 100K before they.
Mm-hmm.
But like when me and him did a video, yo, man, I appreciate people because mind you, like my page coming up, but them dudes was already up there. So for him like to reach out, I ain't gonna say reach out, but him to show love, like how we connected, for him to show love like that he did. I'm like, yo, I always tell him, bro, I appreciate like, so if anything ever come about, like he's somebody that I got. Like Chief Mac, he's somebody that like, that I'm definitely showing love to. Definitely showing love to, man.
I definitely respect it because that's like the networking thing, right? So, you know, I'll be playing it like I was like, and you dick eating, right? But we got that mindset in the city. So somebody won't give a helping hand like that. You get what I'm saying? Because now I'm looking at your page. I remember you had a couple of followers. Now you got 20K.
I just had 30 today.
Look, 30K. See, I just checked 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Like you see how I go? And some people might not think that you're approachable, or they might want to do a skit with you that got lower followers. They probably don't reach out to you because they probably be like, no, he ain't gonna do it. But that's just a fully mindset thing.
And it's crazy. I remember being there.
Yeah.
I'm like, but bro, I show all love, bro. Like if somebody really want to do one, long as they not on no BS,
Yeah.
I'm with it. Like
Yeah,
long as they not on no BS. That's why like you don't see, like I don't say no offensive stuff. It ain't no cursing in my Jones. It's just I'm with all the comedian stuff. I'm with all that. You just like, but certain things can't be said or done in the videos.
Respectfully,
let me tag into that. Put a pin in that. Like explain why it shouldn't be that much cursing in your video. Like people don't understand how powerful that really is though. Like explain why you don't allow too much cursing or basic like vulgar humor and stuff inside your videos. Explain the power in that. So
that's still my job. I'm still a professional bus driver. So I always got to keep in mind with that. And plus, I'm not really a big cursor anyway, but it's a lot of people watch the videos. And it's so many people, and I don't want to offend nobody. Then I got kids watching them, I got grandmamas watching them. So many different people. I remember this one person commented on it. He said, yo, the way you do it, people from the ages of 5 to 80 go watch your videos. And I'm like, that meant a lot to me. So, I don't want to be on the edge cursing and all. I don't want to make the job look bad. I don't want to make my family look bad. So that's why I watch everything that I do, because I'm real connected with my family. So it's like anything I do, people like, yo, your brother out of pocket. So it's like I don't want none of that, man. I'm representing a lot of people. So and I'm representing SEPTA. So I can't be in that type of way.
No, that's like real powerful, and I think it's beyond that too. Like with creators and people that's creators, people that want to start podcasts, or people that do skits and stuff like that too. Like it's okay to bring your own personality and bring you into your craft, into your videos and stuff that you make, but also like you got to know when to turn the vulgar and the violence and the you get what I'm saying, like the cursing and stuff out, because like you said, the power in like just simply like you changing your word, like you changing like a bad word to like a simple word is the difference from your video reaching somebody our age to reaching a whole different demographic of people.
That's a fact.
Like
bro.
You leaving out a whole group demographic of older people or younger people because you can't change your language. If you funny, you're funny. You always gonna be funny. Cursing don't make you funnier. You feel what I'm saying? Even that people that do podcasts and stuff like that, if you can't change your word, and don't get me wrong, like we got to change our wordplay a little bit, but we not as bad as of course we used to be. Okay. But at the end of the day, like it's certain words and stuff that like you shouldn't use or you can't use though, and it's just the difference between switching a whole, you opening up a whole different fan base. So I think it's so much power in what you just said too.
Facts. He used to talk about me though. Like
I swear to God, Hit Dog's going holler. I swear to God, I wasn't talking about you. I was trying to use that. I was trying to use that as a moment for like gain for everybody else though, because I do see like a lot of people. There's a lot of talented people that we got in the city. There's a lot of talented people in the world, but I think a lot of people miss the opportunity because they sitting there making the same type of content and. They feel like they got to curse and feel like they got to do certain things to be funny. But realistically, like those videos that you make, they can't get played on Action News.
Right.
You know what I mean? They can't get played on, shout out to Southside Jew. They can't get played on the Fat Joe TV show. Like they can't get replayed on platforms like that.
I'm going to tell you, when I got reached out to by like the Daily News, she told me, she said, I watched your page for a while. I had to make sure like, you wasn't cursing and saying offensive things. Like, she told me that. She said, I watched your page for a while before like I reached out. I'm like, I had somebody today write me, like, yo, I watched your page for a while. So they want to do something. But so I learned, like, sometimes people will be watching for a while to really see what type of person you are or see what you put out. So you can really mess up a lot of things off of, just like you said, that type of language or putting out that type of work. And this the thing with me. I ain't looking for nothing. Like, I got a job. I got a career. I'm not looking for nothing. Now I'm just looking to help people, man. Whatever I can do to help them now. So I see how they looking at me, and I'm actually able to help them. And I don't got to put them on the phone like I'm helping. I ain't got to do none of that. So I can reach out. We could meet somewhere, and it's like, yo, man, it's giving me the chills right now, man. To see when I meet these people, bro, and you giving them these key cards, like. Bro, this mean everything to him. Mm-hmm. It mean everything. So it'd be it be motivating me. Like, yo, we get these joints again. I'm telling everybody, yo, listen, if you want to donate, yo, we getting these joints out of here. Like,
bro, it's cool to cry on this joint too.
It'd be heavy though, bro. I ain't going front, bro.
Yeah. I respect it. I definitely respect it.
Look, so bands though, like your videos basically like express like, the pet peeves of you dealing with like slick people sometimes and like all the tricks and schemes and stuff that people try to pull off. Out of all the like tricks and schemes that like passengers you try to pull off on you, which ones that you hate the most?
Listen, I can already tell if somebody not gonna pay when I pull up. So listen, I'll be in the middle of the block. A person,
is it like a certain look?
Listen, I pull up. I'm in the middle of the block. I'm pulling up. They already looking me in my eye as I'm driving up. So we lock eyes. I already know. Or somebody, they real nice. They real nice at the bus stop. They let everybody go first.
Okay.
I know the game coming.
They don't want to ask you from everybody like, yo, bro.
Yeah, because I get it. They don't want to hold up the whole line though.
And you can ask any bus driver, bro, this job really taught me the body language of people, bro. I really before they get on, I already know.
That's funny. He said he let everybody go. Go ahead, what else?
The joint. this joint, when somebody they get on and they be like, I'll be right back. And they'll never come back and pay.
I mean, you did a skit like that.
They'll come back, all right, they'll go back and fumble around. Wait for me to go like 7-8 blocks. I'm like, you know what? I can't find it. I'm gonna just get off here. Like, come on, man. You know that shit stop. You know that shit stop. Like,
I'm 2 blocks away now.
All right, get on. They hit the pockets, check the bag, go back to the pockets, go back to the bag. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just get off here. So
that's crazy.
So that's the stuff you hate the most when people act like they ain't got it.
My joint is just like, they will keep it a bean. You ain't got to insult my intelligence. Just keep it a bean, baby. Just keep it a bean.
I'm gonna go try that out tomorrow. I'm gonna catch the bus, but I'm gonna try that out tomorrow. I'm gonna let 1,000 people go in front of me first.
And some people are writing like, yo, bro, I never knew y'all peeped the game running like that. They're like, yo, I never knew, like y'all really peeped it.
Yeah.
So
you
man,
giving out game, bro. You can't be telling everybody the secrets again on set for free. You messing the game up.
No, I remember one time I was like 15, right? I was waiting for the bus to go see my chick at the time, right? I had like all change. It was like quarters, nickels, dimes. I had all change at the time. I think the bus fare was
you ain't jammed the machine, though.
No. I think the machine was like, I think the fare was like $2 at the time. Like that's how long ago. I think it was like $2 at the time. So I get on the bus. I put all the change in the machine. You know how when you in the house, when you count the change out, it was $2, but you put it in the machine, it came into like $165 or some bullshit like that. But it was years later. I ain't got no reason to lie. In my mind, it was really $2. Look, I ain't bullshitting. It was really $2. It came up to $165. I must have had a hole in my pocket or something. So I put we both looked at the joint at the same time. He was waiting for me to put more money in. Like, so I looked at him. He looked at me. I looked at him. I said, "This all I got, bro." And then he looked back at me, and I looked at him again. I said, "You know what? I'm out. I'm just gonna get off." So I got off the bus, and then he just drove off.
That was shit. Look,
no,
that was
so I ain't
listen.
gonna do that.
So in my mind, I'm like, he could have just let me on though. Like he could have just let me go. So like, you know, I guess my question to you is like, how I don't know the rules and stuff, so I couldn't like really blame him. So like, how serious do like SEPTA really take these bus fares?
I don't know how serious they take it, but I would tell you from a bus driver standpoint, meaning, yo, you gotta look, some of these dudes been had 10, 20, 30 years. They done had the same game ran on 30 years. So it's like now, like, come on, man. So like they burnt out. And honestly, I don't know. I might would have been burnt out by now, but I done made the job fun, to be honest. I done made it fun. So it's like, I might not have the same experiences that other bus drivers have now. Like, my experience is like love on the bus there. Like, so it's like, but I understand why bus drivers is beat up, bro.
Yeah.
They beat up, cuz. It's like, as soon as you try, yo, go ahead, have a seat, bro. Like, they don't even want to hear it no more. They beat up, bro. They beat up, cuz. Sometimes I'm driving and I see one of my coworkers driving past another bus, I can just see it on their face.
Yeah.
Or if I'm off work and I'm driving, I see the bus driver face. I'm like, yo, man.
But I think I'm more so like I'm a like
I got a
gray area type person, right? Like not, you know, things could be either black, white, or gray area, right? I feel like it was one of those situations where like technically he probably felt like he didn't do nothing wrong, right? Because if you think back on the situation, right? I put the money in, I didn't have enough. And technically, I kicked myself off the bus.
Yeah, because he definitely
didn't kick me off the bus. If I would have came in there and sat down, he in his mind rules why he knew, technically he probably thought that like he couldn't kick me off the bus, but I didn't think he really wanted me to be on the bus. Being as though I kicked myself off the bus, he damn sure didn't stop me. He didn't say, "Young boy, you can get back on."
Bro, I gotta ask you a question though. What made you like, I'm gonna get off the bus though?
Because the look that he gave,
this nigga was scared.
It's the look he gave me. It was like,
I know the look you talk about.
It's the look he gave me where I felt uncomfortable. Even it's like one of those joints where like I was a young, disciplined teenager. Whereas like you gave me the look where like I feel wrong if I would have walked by you to sit down. I felt like I wasn't supposed to do that. You gave me the look like I'm not supposed to go nowhere until we handle this situation right here.
And that's crazy.
But I couldn't judge him. I wasn't mad at him because, like I said, it's his job. I didn't know how serious SEPTA actually took those fares.
Or playing devil's advocate.
No, but also
this
like in the same.
scared.
But listen, also in the same breath, I do remember, you know, being on the bus, and I remember like, you know, sitting in the back of the bus. I remember like a group of girls, you know, loud school girls getting on the bus, and I remember one girl. First girl got in, she dropped a quarter in the joint, walked in. Another girl dropped 60 cents in and walked in. Another girl just walked in. Another girl put a $1 in and walked in. But like there was like 6 girls. Between them, they probably had like $3.60 they all put in. It was a white bus driver. White bus driver ain't want no smoke. He just let them by. So what I'm saying in my mind is like, I think bus drivers got their picks. Where like you said, they all human. It's like, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't judge that bus driver because in my mind I'm like, do you just let him go, or like, do you really pick the time to argue with 6 teenagers?
So this
and then he a white old man. It's like he ain't want no smoke. He just let him go.
So that's what I do. Like with the kid, or they get on like that. Yo, come here. Like I really talk to him. I make him see another perspective. So I really talk to him, especially like a lot of these high school. Now mind you, I'm always gonna let kids ride. So they might not got their school pass, right? But they might just walk past and not say nothing. All right, even with the schoolgirls, they do the same thing. You ain't gonna ask the bus driver for a ride. Like, you ain't gonna ask. Y'all don't say hi. Y'all don't say please. Y'all don't say thanks. So I always say something to him because, and I was explaining to this one young boy, and he get on like, all aggressive. Yo, bro, calm your aggression down, son. So what I be trying to explain to them, listen, man, especially the ones in high school, y'all be 18 soon. Y'all about to be grown soon. The real world really don't work like that. Like that entitlement and all that, it don't work like that. So I just give them that perspective, and then it be love after that. So when they see me again, they'll tell me like, "Oh, gee, I don't got my pass, OG," or I might. But I be trying to give them a perspective of whereas though that entitlement, it might could go. Yeah, you could get away with it on the bus. You get away with your family, the people that love you. But y'all really about to enter the real world, where the real world don't care. Like they really don't care. So I'm trying to prepare their minds for that. Because I'm gonna look out. Like your family, people gonna look out. But the real world, y'all entitlement issues and all that, real world really not gonna care. So I just be trying to prepare their minds, like stuff like that, and just the next bus driver might not be like me, might not try to talk to y'all, might not give y'all the.
I was about to say that.
It might not be like me.
I don't think the next bus driver like you.
So I always try to prepare him like, yo, man, I wouldn't even knock the next bus driver for treating you a certain way because look at how you acting.
Yeah.
And I give, so, or if they walk past, I'm like, you ain't showing no respect. So, but you want me to show respect, but you not showing that. You right, OG. Boom, boom. Next thing you know, it be all love, man.
Yeah, that do be a disconnect though.
Yeah, people got to realize, like I said, these people be human too, man. People
Listen.
look at these people from PPA, people look at waiters, people look at all these people at different jobs, at different positions, and all they see is like, what they grew up looking at until you actually work in that position or like get a family member that work in that position and you see the other side of it. I'm telling you, like these people really be human at the end of the day too. And like I think bus driver dude's doing like a really good public service, like, job that he's doing other than, being a bus driver, but the public service like job I feel like he's doing is raising the awareness and letting people know that these bus drivers are human first and foremost. And he's doing it in like a comedic way.
And listen, like what I'm doing, right? So I would say we all could do it. The reason why I say that, because we all covering it. So we know the mindset.
Right.
We know the mindset. We know the young boys when they getting on, they all got the aggressive look. I know it. So I could get it right out of them because I know them, even though I don't know them, but I know them. So I know how they get that other side out. Like I give you an example, like last week, like 2 weeks ago. So young boys, they going to a party. This is my last trip. It's like 7, 8 at night. They coming from north. They going to a party down South Philly. But they don't really got no money. Only one of them really got money. So I'm on a bus. I'm kicking it with them, talking to them, driving. So I'm like, how many is it? It was 7 of them. So I just wound up cash apping one of the young boys so they all could get into the party. Just do little stuff like that because it go a long way with them.
Yeah, no cap.
Like it really touched their heart. They ain't gonna come out and say it, but I know it's gonna mean a lot to them. Like, damn, old head looked out for us. So it's like that stuff like that, because I know what it would have did for me as a young boy. Like somebody look out.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't have to. They ain't asked me for it or nothing. I just looked out and said, which one of y'all got the cash at?
So we doing no 250 Wednesdays. That's what we doing next week.
You said no 250 Wednesdays?
Yeah. I'm bringing me and 30 people to go to Joy for free. Sponsored by Devil's Advocate Podcast.
That line's so crazy. 250, like 250. That joint done blew up. 250.
That 250 joint. Yo, I remember the bus was like a $1.
I remember $1.60. I remember that.
$1.60.
You used
$2 with a pass.
you used to get a $1 pass.
$1 with
Remember
a
the
pass.
pass for $1? SEPTA out of pocket. Not you. We talking about SEPTA though. Like they took the passes away. They said, no more transfers.
No, they actually didn't take the passes away. They on the key cards.
Oh, all right.
So like if you use money on your key card, you still got time. And it actually don't even charge you like the whole 250. They charge you less than that when you got a key card.
All right.
And it'll take less off for the next bus and all that. So they still got them. They just on the key card. That's why I be telling everybody, you get a key card.
I'm old school. I'm used to tokens. You hear me? A token and $1. You feel me?
Man, remember you could buy them from the Chinese store?
Yeah, Chinese store.
You could sell them joints like on a rough day.
Yeah.
Chinese store, sell them joints for
Yo,
$1.
speaking of that, look, this might be sidetrack, but I saw this video with Bull trying to buy a perk 30 with 40 school tokens, bro. With 40 SEPTA tokens, bro. But was like, they don't even sell tokens no more. Like,
them tokens was heavy in the hood, bro. You can really go to the store.
Yeah.
Like you can go to the store, bro.
Absolutely. There was
I remember I
sold them for $2.
My pop used to like buy me a pack of tokens every week.
Them tokens was
bro.
heavy.
I remember one time I was hungry, bro.
They come through.
I sold 2 of them joints. I said I'll make my way one of these days.
They were told that they was worth $1, but they sold them for $2. And I remember the bus used to be $2.25 at that point. And I used to always thought like, yo, what's the difference? You only get saving a quarter, like
that quarter go a long way.
So we all rode public transportation before, right? And motherfuckers would be lying if they said I never got on a bus before. Yes, you did. So like we all know like how like irate that like passengers and how disrespectful that they can be. So like you ever got into like, it's like somebody ever said like something disrespectful to you?
That made you want to rumble though.
Yo,
have you ever like got like basically somebody ever brought you out of your character before?
Yo, I got into a couple arguments on the bus before. Like in my younger days. Yeah, I got a what? Yo, they in the back, I'm in the front. We going back. I'm saying what I'm saying. They saying what they saying. Now they wouldn't be able to get me like that now. But yeah, when I first started, because I used to always like before I started driving, bro. Driving a bus is a different kind of job, bro. So like when I first started, I'd be like, yo, man, I ain't saying that. I ain't gonna let nobody get me out my character. You be thinking that, bro. Somehow people can pull it out you, bro. They can pull it out you, yo. I remember one boy, he smacked the fare box. Yo, I ain't got it. They kept walking. Like, bro.
He disrespected you and the
was it like
equipment.
somebody like you can like visibly see that like it's something wrong with him, or was it somebody that looked like a regular?
Nah, look cool. He just like, he just smacked the drum. Yo, I ain't got it. And kept walking. I'm like, cuz, what? Come on, man.
To him, you know how much that took out of him and his
Or, like,
pride, his heart.
This one thing bus drivers
Say
hate,
that.
bro. This one thing bus drivers hate, like walking past and don't say nothing. That's my thing. To walk past me and don't.
Because why? Because you feel like that's personal. Like you personally
like,
got disrespected.
Just show some respect. That's all.
You feel like you personally got disrespected. Like they personally disrespected you.
No, I ain't gonna say I feel disrespected, but I guess it's like a pet peeve. But I feel like it's disrespectful, but I don't feel like they're disrespecting me. If you get what I mean, because like they don't know me personally. Like, so a lot of times it's never personal against the driver and the passenger because we really don't know each other. It's just somebody they might have really had a bad day, and the driver just like, I ain't let nobody get over on me. So when them two attitudes meet each other, it could really be on.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if they could do this or not. So I remember, I ain't gonna say the route, but I remember I had to be like 15, and somebody was trying to get on for free.
He said, I ain't gonna say the route like he ain't
'Cause
snitching on somebody. Like, bro, say the route like you
I
gonna
ain't
get the
saying it, I
bus
ain't
route
saying it,
fired or
but
something.
it used to
like-
be called the that run past 12 strip. I think it's called the 45 now, but it used to be something else.
The 23.
The 23.
23, yeah,
the
absolutely.
23. But now I think like 45 now. So what happened was we was going downtown. Normally we could walk, but I don't know. I guess I was getting on the I think it's 23 at the time, right? And so basically I get on the bus, whatever I paid, but somebody else didn't pay. So they like walked right past her and sat down. So she was like, well, I'm not moving this effing bus until like you acknowledge me or you pay the fare. So everybody looking around like, who is she talking to? And the bus didn't move for like 1 minute. Nobody didn't know, right? The door still was open. And she repeated it louder. And this time she screamed at the top of her lungs. Like,
I did that before.
Like, I'm not moving this bus.
I
till you speak to me and
that
acknowledge
bad,
me.
but I poured that joint over a couple times.
And you know how long we sitting there for? A half an hour, bro. I got off the bus and kept walking downtown. I'm like, man, I ain't staying anymore. So
you paid your fare?
Yeah, I paid to get on there. But whoever the person was, and I still like can't remember who it was, they didn't pay. They came right there and sat right down. I think she was
people
more
get right
so
on
like cause she was like, you didn't acknowledge me or nothing. You just like you didn't want to pay the fare.
But now it's so violent out here now. You might just let them go. It ain't
Yeah.
like I'm really not kicking nobody off, or I'm not stopping nobody from like they just get on walk past. Like, hey.
But I would say this, like coming from, a customer side of things, I think it would be respectful to speak, or because you first get on the bus, y'all right there. Like, it's like if you make eye contact with somebody, like, yo, what's up, bro? Just keep it pushing. Like, y'all still human at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So y'all doing your job. Well, I think some kids
I did a couple videos on that. Like, yo, speak to the bus driver, but I speak to the people too. So
now
now
if it's 30 people getting on at one time, that might be hard. Yo, what's up? But I understand that.
So
but
now
like,
I'm like kind of like on the same route every day. So I've been over there for like 3 years. So it's like
you get to know some of your
yeah,
passengers.
I know a lot of the people now. Yeah, so I know a lot. Even the people that's gonna run game, they see me like I already know. Listen. You know who I got real cool with, bro? Panhandlers, because I'm seeing them on the corner every day. So like these, bro, I done got so cool with them. I done broke up fight. Yo, bro, come on, man, get on the bus, man, get on the bus. So talking to them, bro, man, like you really get like a different perspective.
You said panhandlers?
Yeah. Like people that panhandle, like like they be like might ask for dollars outside.
They're like somebody like you look at them as like homeless people.
I never heard of that terminology before.
Yeah, that's
So-
the
Politically
term.
correct
So
way
you
to
know
say
that that's like what they really call themselves. So, and I'm talking to this one guy. He like, yo, man, like I built this corner up. Like a person just can't come like on my corner. So it's like
No,
rules.
that's a conversation people should talk about. Though I heard that it is like a hierarchy when it comes to those corners
Yo,
out there
or
too.
like, yo, man, I done got so so cool with these dudes, man. You start learning the backstory. You start learning about their family, man.
Yeah.
If you see how like smart some of these dudes is, but they might have got caught on drugs. They might got caught on certain things, and like, and when I really talk to them, you be like, yo, some of these dudes be real special, man. And one dude I met, he was telling me how like, so he got like child support. He paying, but he got like child support and something like taxes taking his disability check. So he was telling me how like he be out on this corner every day. He was like, yo, man, people help me out a lot. But he was like, people don't want to feel like they enabling you. So they will help you. So sometimes I got to switch it up and go to another corner.
Yeah.
So the people don't just see me every single day. Because he's like, they don't mind helping, but if they feel like they're enabling you, then it'd be like they would hold back some. So he was telling me like, you got to switch it up. I'm like, it's real rules to it, and you just can't come take a person's corner. Like, it's rules to it.
It's crazy
I heard
that
that
he said
it's a hierarchy out there. I heard that.
it's crazy that he said like that you want me to enable her. Like if I see the same person too many times, like I'm not gonna give you money more than once. I feel like why are you? So it's just like your hustle, like you know what I mean. I know that someone use drugs, some don't.
I mean, but giving somebody $1 a day is not going to change their life, though. So you can't expect them to like.
I'm gonna give you my
take
perspective.
I give out more than $1, bro. No cap.
I'm gonna
give it a
It's still, but no matter what amount you give them, it's not going to change their life. So you got to expect them to still be out there, though.
So,
that's true.
Like, all right, people that panhandle, right? I really feel like that's a job, bro. Somebody that'll sit out there.
You really told me something, though.
Yo, bro, somebody that'll sit out there 8 hours, whether it's cold, hot, rain, and they'll sit out there all day until, they get a certain amount. Yo, bro, I really respect that. Like, it ain't easy to sit out in the cold and the hot all day. Like, they might not physically be driving a bus or doing, but they sitting out there. Yo, bro, I mean, one day it was like 0 degrees out there.
But when you ain't got no choice, though, it's like, you kind of got to respect it.
So, cause you know.
Not saying that you can't respect. You get what I'm saying? But when you ain't got no choice.
So, but I'm speaking like from other people's perspective, like, because other people feel like, man, he ain't working no job, so I'm not giving him, he ain't working no job. But my perspective on the panhandle, like, that's really a job. Because you really sitting out there in all type of weather. Like, and people might give you something, they might not. So it's like, I respect that hustle. I don't look at it like, oh man, he just out there. But no, I really respect that hustle, bro. It take a lot, especially as a man, it take a lot to sit out there, bro. Like, people just looking at they might past you, ride past you. Yo, bro, it take a lot of humility to do that, bro. That's why, like, now when they see me coming, they love me, bro. They know I'm gonna look out. They know, like, they get on the bus, like, I'm gonna show love. Like, they know, like, they getting energy from me when they see me. Like, yo, man, they start telling me all type of stuff. Like, yeah, man, I gotta get my mail sent to my sisters. Like, I start knowing personal stuff about them. So it'd be deep, man. I got like real family out there, bro, on the bus.
But on the other end of that, do any of that ever turn into anxiety? Like, do you ever feel like too many people know
you? Yeah. Sometimes it do, bro. I ain't even going front. Cause sometimes I meet people while I'm out, and sometimes you don't know what the energy on. Like, they have an aggressive look, but then it'll be love. So sometimes, bro. Sometimes it do.
Cause don't get me wrong, cause like, everybody look at fame like a different way, like, or local fame or whatever. They look at, everybody want it, right? Everybody want to be the person that everybody know. You know what I mean? But they always look at the good, the positive way of it, where, they got a lot of followers on Instagram or TikTok, or, they got basically household names where, anybody know them. They love the positive feeling of it, but the negative feeling of it is like, the aggression, or even like, the bad conversation, or people talking about them.
I get people write me messages, negative messages sometimes too. Like, it don't just be all love. Like, people.
That's what I'm saying. So like, how do you deal with that?
I never respond. I never forget my little brother. My little brother played in the NFL for like a year or two. College, like, so he dealt with a lot of stuff early. Now, I mean, he was like, my brother was like, he was one of them boys. I ain't even going front. So I never forget, like, when my joint started going crazy, he called me. He said, yo, bro, don't give him nothing. Any negativity come your way. And this my Lord, bro. He said, cuz, don't give him nothing. But I never responded to nothing negative. Never. When they come messages and all that, I just don't say nothing. I don't say nothing, bro.
That's smart.
I don't say nothing. Because now, in mind, you got to look, I'm out here. So, just say if I was to get in arguments with people, I don't really know who they is. They know who I am. I don't know them. So, it's like, I can't just be giving off like crazy energy to people, but I ain't that type of boy anyway. So even when they do come, I don't give them that. I don't give them nothing.
I think
bro.
that's the worst aspect of it, in my opinion. Is like I think that's the other end of fame that people don't talk about. Is like, you know, that could be a good thing, people knowing you that you don't know. But if you think about it, that's the bad part about it, is people knowing you that you don't know neither. Because you can be out simply like, you know, in a supermarket or walking up the street, and like you can look at somebody and like, this person know you, but you don't know them. But you looking at them like, yo, did this person know me? Like you don't know what their intentions or
right.
what they trying to. You feel what I'm
And
saying?
I
It's
don't never
weird. You
wanna-
don't know the energy. Like it's like every day of your life you got to play a constant guessing game with people. If they don't come at you with energy, like, oh my God, dude, what's going on? Can I? You feel what I'm saying? Can I take this
And I
picture
don't-
with you or something?
yo, and
if
I
they
don't
don't come
never-
at you like that, if they looking at you, you don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
And I never want to give nobody the nut energy. So like if somebody come up, yo, and it's love, I never want to give them the joint like, yo, what's up, bro?
It's like, oh, who you think you is?
Like,
You ain't all
I
that.
never want to give nobody that joint. And I never do. So sometimes it's like, if it's like the aggressive look, I'm not sure what time it is. But then they be like, yo, bro, I be seeing you doing your thing on the gram. Most of the time, I'm gonna say all the time, when I meet people in person, bro, it be love, bro. They really respect what I do, bro. People really they really respect it, man. Man, I had people, older people, like, bus like, I don't really do the social media thing, but with your key card drive, I would like to donate. It'd be like, yo, man, and I wouldn't even know, like, it really reached so many people, even though it's like a lot of followers, but you still don't know that it really reached that many people.
That's lit.
Like, damn, like.
Social media crazy, bro.
I hope like other bus drivers see that and start doing that in all these cities too. Just doing a key card drive.
Other bus drivers from other cities, bro, they love me because they all. Yo, man, I got invited to London one time. Right. I ain't never go, but I got invited over there.
Yeah, except to
I think you should
watch
go,
this
man.
episode. He about to be a bus driver over in London,
I think
bro.
SEPTA should sponsor you, bro. Absolutely. I think SEPTA should sponsor you, and I think you should, offer that idea to SEPTA. To be 100% honest, you never know what they'll do with it. They'll probably, back you up 100%.
Right.
You never
right.
know.
No,
You never know.
you never know. That's true. But once they go up to 350, then everybody will come at you.
Yeah, people like, yo, why something? Why? They coming at me from
Like
the
you-
rip.
like you
They
know the
coming at me
reason
from
why.
rip.
So I watched a video, I watched one of your videos where you basically explain a situation that you almost got into. You said like you was driving a bus one day and like you almost like you was about to pass like a parked car and like a girl, you like beeped the horn and like a girl, you had words with like a girl or something, and then like, her boyfriend basically got out the car and her boyfriend had words. It wasn't like words, you had like kind of like words as men, but she was still on the side, kind of like talking
Chirping,
aggressively while you was still.
If I ain't handled it like that, it could have went somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Explain. I think when me watching that video, I liked the video. I commented on the video, and it's so much more I wanted to do with that video. I felt like that video was so powerful. Like I wanted you.
I
I
didn't
brought it
realize
up
it was like that.
specifically for this episode because what you said in that video was so powerful. I want you to explain it again on this platform. Explain the whole situation and explain what you said exactly in that video.
All right, so I was on the 57, making a left right on what's that? The block before Gerard. So the car was broke down, but I didn't know it was. But the way they was in a parking spot, I couldn't get by. So I beeped the horn. And mind you, I'm not a heavy horn beeper. So I don't like, so a little beep John. She got like, I can't move the car, son. I said, yo, miss, that's fine. That's all you had to say. I didn't know you was broke down. So she getting loud. So now I do get out. Me and him had a couple words, but I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't on that, man. I'm just trying to do my job, bro. Like I ain't on that tip. But she kept going. And I'm like, yo, sometimes women don't understand. Like you could put a dude in protection mode. He might have not even been on that, but it's his girl now. And if I'm saying something to his girl, we having words, he automatically going in protection mode. So it could really jump off like that. So sometimes I be saying like, women, when they see two men get into it, it's just best to just stay out of it because they could really ignite a real fire. And most of the time, dudes, they could really come to an understanding.
Yes.
A lot of the time, dudes could really come to an understanding.
Yes.
But sometimes the women don't know, like, when they say things or their mouth could get a little crazy, you can make the situation go crazy. Joe Biden, seen a lot of people get killed behind stuff like that, bro.
Yes.
A lot of people locked up.
Yeah.
A lot of people, bro. And I didn't realize, I just be explaining certain things that I see on the bus, so it might help somebody out. I didn't realize that video was going to be like that, man. Like that joint hit a lot of people.
Girls need to understand like the power and influence that they got on these men too.
And she could have did it the whole situation. Babe, it ain't that deep, babe. She could have brought him right down.
That's a
like,
women
got a lot of power.
Queen got a lot of power over kings, man. People don't realize that, man.
I just feel like the energy you give off. So, I never even see you aggressive or hype. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To feel like if you was in that situation with the girl, knowing you, I know you're not gonna disrespect the women like that.
And I was even telling her, I said, yo, miss, I ain't know that. I didn't know you was broke down. I'm explaining that to her, but
some people be so frustrated that in the moment, and that's why people, like I said, people make countless
crazy
stupid decisions while they're emotional, and that cause their life, like you said, because if you and a guy are already talking and you already handled that situation, and she's still like, no, this nut ass nigga, and she just keep going off, and then after you got frustrated, like, yo, I'm talking to him, I'm talking to you, you can shut up. And now your frustration built up.
It's on. Like, if I say that, now you
talking to my girl like that.
It's on.
He said could he already in protection mode.
And most likely he can't even tell his girl to be quiet, because when she upset, she gonna care about what you saying. Like, and I don't like that. You know how I go, because I was just watching a similar video that went viral, right? Some guy put up on a motorcycle into a parking spot. There was this guy and his girlfriend right in a pickup truck right next to him. But he rode right past him. Like, he wasn't close, but them two was already arguing. So his girlfriend went right over there to the guy on the motorcycle, started going right at him. Boy was like, yo, I ain't touch you. It's a parking spot, I can park here. You need to have a few words. So the guy walk up, and he just standing there, like, try to defuse the situation after a while. Then she started like pushing the guy on the bike, and he wasn't even trying to touch her. Like, you know what I mean? He got off the bike. Long story short, he wound up knocking her boyfriend out clean, like put him to sleep. But it's like, it didn't even have to go there if the woman didn't even take it there. You know what I mean? So just be mindful, woman, that always try to de-escalate something.
Especially when men start talking.
When men start talking, yeah.
Gotta chill. Gotta chill, man. Because that's what men could get violent real fast, bro.
That's what I was saying. Like, that situation you went through was crazy, though. But I think the message behind that was way more important than the situation you went through, right? Because, you handled that situation with a whole bunch of like emotional intelligence that I feel like it was a message that really needed to be said on a platform like this, as well as the video that you made. Because like you said, like, I feel like women, and like you said in the video too, women got like a lot of power over these men though, and
especially a dude that
not
love
even
her.
over these men, especially a dude that love it too. So like when you in a situation like that, like like girls got control over that situation too, but also like the guy in that situation, the boyfriend in that situation, gotta be able, and this maybe kind of like I don't know if I'm miswording this, but you got to be able to like not control your girlfriend, but
the situation,
control the situation that your girlfriend is in as well too.
Yo,
you feel what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying.
You gotta be able. Hey, babe, chill out. We're talking too. You know what I mean? We can't just leave it on due to be the bigger person and ignoring my girlfriend that's over here cursing him. You feel what I'm saying? You can't.
Because you could have had a bad day.
We can't just give you all that power.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, we gotta both.
Yeah.
We gotta all team up together and realize you.
You saying it's right.
Something could happen, and the situation wasn't even that deep.
When it wasn't
even that deep.
How
but like
you
said, protection mode, that's really a thing, especially in a relationship, because soon as you tell my girlfriend to shut up, and I tell her to shut up, you don't tell her to shut up.
Bro, America,
you gotta
listen.
do something now. Once that happens, because you could never be able to go home and look at your girl the same.
She's doinking you smack her hand or something.
It's
go
like
somewhere else.
It goes like, because the two things you learn as a young child, right? You can be 7'6", as a boy is what?
Protection.
You're gonna protect and provide. Before provide, they always tell you about protection, right? When you the boy in your house with your mom, you can hear your uncle say, your pop might say, you gotta protect your mom or protect your sisters. So you already taught that, and a woman is taught that the man's supposed to protect them, right? So if it's a fire in this house right now, the first thing we got to do as men is get these kids out and get the woman out.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying?
Fact,
so
bro.
we come last, like, and that's a proven fact. So there's another thing when your girlfriend is in getting an altercation with another man in front of you right there. You're in a lose-lose situation as a man, and that's the reason why I know some men react that way with the quick temper and with their guns, because if you get beat up in front of a girl, Your girl, that might, that's your girl might break up with you.
Felt like she not protected in that situation.
Why would she be with you? Why would she? Yeah, why would she be with you? Number one. Number two, why would you want to be with her? Because you know how women is, they cut deep. So the first time y'all argue, are you gonna talk to me like that? But you ain't talking to me at the bowling alley when he knocked you out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, now you got to take that on the chin. You can never look her in her face, and y'all can never have a disagreement. It's a wrap. So you gotta move forward. So I also want to set up on a serious note. You know, life is too short. We already know that. Like, not to be so cliche. So you don't want to put your man's life in danger or your life in danger over something that's petty as a little small argument.
And bro, like for you to just say that, bro, that just really meant something to me, bro. I didn't even know you went back and like looked at things on my page. So like for you to go back that far and look, bro, you know what I mean? That mean a lot to me, bro. And for you to take the video how you took it, bro, because I always gotta watch my words because I don't never want to offend people when I'm, putting it out I'm putting it out there. But I just be trying to show like loyal lessons, like, man. And people they received it well though, man. They received it well.
Last question though, but keep it real though. Like this is safe space. I edit this answer out
I'm gonna keep it real.
If you absolutely want me to though.
Keep it
like,
real with you, bro.
How you feel at a bus stop when you see somebody in a wheelchair when they pull up? How you feel? You ain't got to be how you feel though?
Bitch, I get the show canceled, bro.
Because I know as a passenger when I walk up, when I see somebody in a wheelchair, I'm like,
this nigga, no.
As a bus driver, how you feel?
No, and I'm keeping it a bean. I'm not being politically correct. I'm keeping it a bean. Yo, bro, I don't mind helping the people, bro. Like them Jones, I make sure I get like close words though. It ain't hard. Sometimes I get behind them because sometimes the rant be crazy. No, bro, I actually enjoy that, bro. Yeah, I enjoy that. But I know like sometimes passengers be like, they might get mad. But me actually, I be cool. I'm cool with a lot of people that get on wheelchairs. Like, I build a relationship with them. Like,
no, that's
they
good,
already
though.
know when they see me. Like,
it's like
a lot of pressure be on because you could tell a lot of times when they say 88 passengers. So when they get on, you could tell like they be kind of shy because they know sometimes people be like in a rush. So a lot of times, no BS, bro. When they see me, it be like a shy relief. Like they see me like, yeah, he gonna hold me down.
No,
don't get me wrong.
From his perspective, yes, I see how he gotta have that mindset. We glad you had that mindset.
And some bus drivers probably had that mindset too, because at the end of the day, it's like, I'm still at work. I'm still getting paid for this. Yeah. I'm not in a rush. I don't got to get to work because I'm literally already at work. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why they probably don't care. But you got people on the bus 9 times out of 10. When I was on the bus back in the day, I'm probably already late for work or I'm probably just pushing it. So it's probably my fault that I'm probably getting irritated at this man that's probably getting on the bus. Like, and don't get me wrong, it sounds crazy though, but like I'm being honest because it's real feelings that people feel. Like I'm not mad that they handicapped and stuff. It's not that. Like I don't mind giving up my seat. It's just literally the time that it take where you miss the light sometimes and you feel what I'm saying? It shift everybody from the front to the back, and then it take probably like 5 minutes to
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Know. And it's crazy. Like a lot of the new buses though, bro, they so fast. The rent, like the new buses, it's fast. So the older buses was kind of slow coming out. Sometimes I might get nervous depending on where I'm picking them up at. Like if I'm picking them up on the street, that's like I can't get close to the curb, so the rent be like, damn. Sometimes I have people like, go to the next block. And I just load the bus up and meet them at the next block.
You'll tell somebody in the wheelchair to go to the next block.
Depending on where it's at, because it'd be hard for them to get on the ramp. They could possibly fall getting off that joint. And that's a whole nother story. So
that's case money.
If it's hard,
that's case money.
If it's hard, and they understand. Or sometimes I might gotta go in the middle of the street, but I could block traffic and have them get on like in the middle of the street. So like you learn, no lie, bro. Being bus driver, sometimes like you gotta do your own thing out there. You just learn as you go. Like sometimes you gotta do your own thing. Sometimes you might gotta do your own detour. Like some stuff could just happen at the drop of a dime. And you just
man.
And bus drivers, I mean, I tell you, bus drivers got feelings like they not gonna be perfect every day. Even though we getting paid, we supposed to be professional. It's our job. But we still people too. Like
when
that's
you
why
serve the public, like
too,
it's
bro.
When you serve the public like, as a cop, PPA, no matter what you do, firefighter, teacher, when you on that front line, Accept the driver, right? You serving the public. That's the hardest thing to
Bro,
do.
it's pressure too, because you
That's
can't
the hardest thing to
really
do,
have
bro.
no off day.
Yeah.
They pull a camera right out on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the hardest
Yeah.
thing to do.
You can't
That's
have no
why I
off
keep.
day.
That's why I was saying this whole
um,
episode. You still human too. At the
Still
end of the
human,
day.
bro.
Like a quick joint, like one of my students' mom texted me like, it's your job to teach my son. It's not your job to yell at my son, right? And at first, the nigga in me want to respond like, well, who the you talking to? Like, it's your job to teach your son some respect. Like, you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to think about like, you know what? You're right. I apologize if your son felt like I overstepped my boundaries, whatever. But that wasn't my case. But like when you got to deal with people every day, like you're gonna have an off day. That's why I'm like, yo, accept the drivers, man. I respect y'all.
Yo, but sometimes, right now, this kind of off topic, but like when you saying with the lady's son, right? Sometimes, even if I had a son, like, or just even if nephews, or sometimes you gotta get the kids that you gotta get them a little all that nice stuff all the time. You're gonna handicap them because the real world is not like that.
That's real
So
talk.
I be saying, I be even telling my daughter that, like, yo, listen, yo, sometimes I understand, like, cause it's the teenage stage, and a lot of our children, I'm looking at even my cousin kids and stuff like that. They got real entitlement issues. Like these new
this
kids,
generation is different.
they got real entitlement issues.
Yeah.
We don't spoil them so much, but we handicap them. Like they don't got no mental toughness. So a lot of the things that they go, and I be scared from getting out in the world where the people are not gonna care about y'all how we do. So you could get away with a lot extra. So sometimes I feel like when you said to lady, sometimes you might gotta give them that, and sometimes it's tough love. Like that don't mean like I don't like your son because I hollered at him. But these kids, listen, I'm out here every day, bro. Whether I'm stressed, depressed, I still gotta get up and go to work. No matter how I'm feeling,
I gotta go to.
I still gotta get up and go to work. I got bills to pay, people to take care of. So no matter how I'm feeling, the world don't care. I still gotta get up and make progress. So this is what I be trying to instill in the kids. Everything ain't gonna be nice all the time. Sometimes don't worry about how a person said it. Take the message. Take the message because the real world do not care. Like one thing my pop told me, he said, yo, man, you go through tough times. People might feel sorry for you, but everybody got their own lives.
That's real talk.
Everybody got their own lives. It ain't everybody can't help me. People got their whole lives. So it's like I just be trying to build them up like for the world, bro. Because if not, man, it's hard out here. Just look at on us as adults.
Yeah.
Like, yo, it's hard out this, Joe. Whether you got money or you don't got money, you got to have mental toughness to make it out here.
I was talking to my little sister about that now. She's 19, she in Temple. So, she had a couple jobs. I ain't gonna, go too much into it, but that entitlement, what they feel like they can do, what they feel like it's supposed to be given to them. Like, you know
Whenever
what I mean?
you see entitlement, that means they was raised real good.
Yeah.
They was spoiled like they was raised real good.
And we had that conversation. I'm like, me and my brother was like, we ain't had what you had. So we appreciate everything that we got.
Yo,
but she got everything.
And,
so
it's scary
different.
sometimes because you could really see. They don't got the vision that you got.
Yeah.
So I be scared to just let them fall. Like, cause I don't know, can y'all recover if y'all fall?
Yeah.
But but sometimes you gotta let them go out, man. You gotta let them go out. You gotta let them bump their head.
I bet for getting sidetracked, bro.
No, it's cool. It's cool. But thanks, dude, for coming through, bro. We definitely appreciate it, man, for real.
No, this joint was love, man. So, like, by myself, this is my first official podcast.
Oh, for real? That's what's up, bro. We appreciate you for coming through, man. This honestly the first episode of season 1, bro. I mean season 2.
Season 2.
So we started off with a bang. Season 2. We started off with a bang. Bus driver do, bro.
Early for the next bus, dickhead.
Early for the next bus, man. Bro, what's your Twitter? Give out your Twitter, your social media, your Twitter,
my
Instagram, and your Cash App.
My Instagram is bus_driver_do. So bus driver do. My TikTok, bus driver do. That's the only ones I'm really on.
What's your Cash App for the key card?
Oh, the Cash App is bus driver do. So when you do donate, just write me on there, let me know so I can so I can write you back and all that.
Respect, man.
Bro,
And I got every receipt. Like, so I got all them Jones.
He ain't scamming. He letting niggas know right now. He do not scam.
definitely.
He's legit.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Devil's Advocate, where it's two sides to every story.
It's heavy.
Season 2.
Season 2.
It's
Let's
heavy.
get it. Yeah.
I'm splitting it down, we ain't giving it out, yeah. Did it on my own, like really. Only when they mentioning out, yeah. 100,000 flows, like no. Told them just look at me now, Soul been gone, like no. Told they can't figure me out the go. Don't let it tell you no different. Listen, if I really said it, then I meant it.